just about ready to roll. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate.
Number 44, Ellie De La Cruz.
And we're underway here in the home opener. Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a ground ball to first. One out in the top of the first.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Boyd, a 6'3" lefty, 225 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2013.
No, that's out.
Foul ball. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Soto in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch. Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Man at first, one away. Tapped out in front of the plate. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Here's Byron Buxton.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Swing and a pop-up. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Nope, that's in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score. The Twins have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Here's Trevor Larnach. Into center. And that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
No, that's out.
High fly ball, right field. Judge going back on this one. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong. There's a swing and a drive. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike one. Bradley checks the runner.
Oh,
tries to get back and save. Foul ball there. Runner at second, nobody out. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying into the basket and gone. Home run. He'll touch them all. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And that one fouled off.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Tied up here in the early going. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. And gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Right through there for a strike. Judge over the top. Good job to fight that one off. 0-2 now. Swings and misses. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now it's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. 1-0. And a foul ball. Check swing. No appeal. Ball 2. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's got a chance. And that one is off the top of the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Man at second. Tied him up inside with that one. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Batting 7, the shortstop.
Swanson digs in.
Swanson.
Down, ball.
And a swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Man on second, 2 down. In the air to left center. And it's into the gap. Muncy on his horse around third. And that is that. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now the Twins catcher, Victor Caratini. That one fouled off. And the 0-1. That one way inside. Fouled off. He was late.
That's a ball.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
That one fouled off. Fought off foul. Oh, 2 now.
That missed. That's a ball.
Caratini aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Relay to second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
That one the other way. Oh, he can't hang on. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. Tags the runner for 1.
Up next to the plate, the left fielder.
Here's Juan Soto.
Soto.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Now the Cubs catcher, Moises Ballesteros. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Foul ball there. And the 0-2. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. That one felt good.
Here.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
He swings and fouls one off. 1 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Crow Armstrong swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Comes up empty. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Michael Busch.
Here's a rocket to right field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he'll pull into 2nd safely.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. In the dirt. Foul ball, still 0-2. Man at 2nd. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. On to the 3rd inning. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. 1 up, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Makes the catch for the 2nd out. 2 down, bases empty. And next for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. On the ground, right side. Corner over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Here at Wrigley Field, now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Judge comes up empty there.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Ball 1 low.
first time a curveball's given them trouble. It's early, but they're swinging at pitches dropping out of the strike zone. They really need to recognize the ball sooner, make sure it stays up, and then that way they've got a good chance of making solid contact.
Foul ball. 0-1 down. Well struck right field. This looks like extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
In half up to hit. Man at second. Check swing, he held up, and the count is 1-1. Stays alive. Pickoff moved to second, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a foul out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back here at the friendly confines. Now it's the Twins DH, Brooks Lee. Swing and a bouncer, but it kicks foul. And that one fouled off. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for Minnesota, the catcher, Victor Caratini.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Judge towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. So digging in, Luke Keeschel went down on strikes his first time through. Softly hit to third. Muncy sends it to first, and that is the inning. Bottom four, now the Cubs catcher, Moises Ballesteros. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Ripped to short. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico Warner.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. comes up empty. That's strike two.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Liner snagged at first. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Ellie De La Cruz. Just missed.
Well, these Twins doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice. So they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
That one fouled off. The 1-2. Just missed.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. Out of here. An absolute smash to left. And they cut into the deficit. Late swing fouled off. Out towards right center field. And there's one down. Here's Juan Soto. 1 for 2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one hammered center field, way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Up next in Minnesota, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1. Two down, nobody on.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swings through that one for strike 2. On the ground.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. One, two now. In the air to left center. And that is that. Back here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Michael Busch getting ready to hit.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits. So that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
To third, Lewis. Zips it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Tap foul at the plate.
And on the mound, they can't be feeling too comfortable either. With the way these batters are hitting the baseball, it makes it harder to come into the strike zone for fear of getting hit hard.
Center field. And there's 2 away. Here comes Aaron Judge, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
And the inning is over. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now for the Twins, Josh Bell. This one in the air, center field. Swanson under it. 1 away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Yo, 1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Got him swinging for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside. So now here's the DH, Brooks Lee.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Gets him to chase after that one. In the air, right field. Judge gets under it. And that is that. Well, we go bottom 6 once he digs in.
The third baseman.
On the mound now for the Twins, Cody Funderburk.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Alex Bregman. just missed.
No,
He's
that's
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Got him. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And first offering is fouled off. Hard hit left side. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit.
Swanson.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's got it. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the Twins catcher, Victor Caratini. A new arm into the game, the righty, Javier Assad.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one
That's
almost got him. Up the middle, Horner. In plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Number 50, second baseman, Luke Keeschel.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The Cubs trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
No, that's out.
Assad in his 4th year, 28 years old, and he's a native of Mexico.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out. So back to the top of the order. Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. He's already homered in this game. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment. Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
The 1-1 is fouled off. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the Cubs catcher, Moises Ballesteros.
No, that missed.
Up the middle, Keishel whips it to first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Justin Topa.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
2 away. Back to the top of the order. So up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong, 1 for 3.
Crow Armstrong.
And first offering is fouled off. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Throw is low, and he can't hang on safe. First offering, runner goes.
No, that
pitch
missed.
is
That's
low.
the ball.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Here's the tag, and he's out. And that is the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, ready to begin the 8th. Juan Soto now. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Lake Trinan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Oh, 1 now. That one ripped. Can't get there. Base hit. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. Line to left, and a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here comes the throw. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Here's Josh Bell. Check swing. He went. That's strike one. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
So the tying run at second. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Trevor Larnach, the next twin up to hit. Outside.
No, that's outside.
And
Ball.
It's 1-0. That one missed.
Ball.
Out towards right center field. And that's the third out. Back here at the friendly confines. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Peek. Ha.
The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Ball.
Outside
Ball.
low. Ball 2. And another ball.
That's a ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one. Swings through that one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Alex Bregman, the next Cub to hit. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And
No,
takes low
that's
for
the
ball
ball.
1.
Ball.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And now it's 3-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive, short hop to third. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Back here at Wrigley Field, now it's the Twins DH, Brooks Lee. And that one fouled off. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
just
Nope,
misses
that's
with that
outside.
one.
Ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. That one lifted to left. And that quickly 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Liner, base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Judge has a beat on it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as